Hi, I'm Professor Steve Picard. I'm a geology professor at Queens College, and I'm also an adjunct research scientist at Lamont, which is a part of Columbia University. And I'm also the PI on the Offshore Harbor expedition. Well, we're located pretty close to the bottom of the Earth. We're about 77 degrees south. We're on the Ross Sea, which is, and actually this part of the Ross Sea is between Ross Island, which is to my east, and right behind me is the East Antarctic continent. So this area is called McMurdo Sound. Well, this expedition is to use sound waves, which we call seismic waves. We're going to generate sound waves that are going to go through the water column, penetrate below the seafloor, and then start bouncing off the layers, the sedimentary layers below the seafloor. And then they're going to bounce back up, and we're going to record those sounds using very sensitive microphones called geophones. We have about 60 of them lined up on a line about a mile long. And we're going to then process it to basically image the sedimentary layers below the seafloor. Why are we doing this? Because these sediments were deposited during the greenhouse world. This is a time period when it was much warmer than today all across the world, especially in Antarctica. In fact, behind me, where there are large glaciers, and in fact the East Antarctic ice sheet is about 50 kilometers west of us, there was no ice sheets back then. In fact, when we go back to this greenhouse world, which is older than 34 million years ago, we basically had a forest behind me instead of ice sheets. And so this is really important because we have very little understanding about what the climate was like. We have some inclination. We know there was some forest here. We don't know what the temperatures were like. And when it comes to understanding the climate history of Earth, Antarctica is one of the last pieces of the climate puzzle yet to be put into place.